In the last episode of Keys Dive Guide, we skipped out of Tavernier Creek and visited the Silver Triangle of the 1733 fleet shipwrecks, San Jose, La Capitana, and El Infante. We studied the framework of San Jose and El Infante, ghostly images of once proud galleons. We also visited Little Conch Reef and enjoyed the friendly fish and lush coral. Today we're going to check out more reefs in the Tavernier Creek area, including Conch Reef, Davis Reef, and CROCKER Reef. Our first target, Conch Reef, is marked by the unlit red nun buoy, number 12. We're heading to the Conch Horseshoe, situated about a half a mile north from number 12, marked by 2 mooring buoys in 25 feet of water. Spotted goatfish get their name from the 2 barbels positioned underneath their mouths. These sensitive receptors are attuned to pick up the vibrations of tiny fish and crustaceans living in the sand. The next target is a restricted area, off limits to divers without permission. Part of the Florida International University Marine Education and Research Initiative, the Aquarius Reef Base is the world's only undersea research laboratory, situated in 60 feet of water on Conch Reef. The Aquarius allows scientists and oceanographers to live and work beneath the sea for extended periods of time. This is called saturation diving, when a diver's bloodstream has absorbed the maximum amount of nitrogen possible. It takes about 24 hours at depth for a diver to become saturated. Once saturated, it doesn't matter how long a diver stays underwater, a couple of days, a few weeks, or even a month. The decompression time before surfacing will be a little over 16 hours. The Aquarius Habitat also serves as a space analog training platform through a partnership with NASA. The coral fingers and outcroppings on Conch Reef are well defined and lead to the Conch Wall in 90 feet of water. The Conch Wall is part of a massive deep reef formation situated seaward of Conch Reef. The next target on Conch Reef is the mysterious Granite Block Wreck, about a third of a mile, 325 degrees north-northwest from number 12, in 16 feet of water. These massive granite blocks cover the frame of the barge that was transporting them. She's probably of similar design to the many barges that were used to construct the Florida East Coast Railroad in the early 1900s. Skipping out to deep water, our next target is Captain Tom's Ledge, situated in the trench that separates Conch and Little Conch reefs. Captain Tom's Ledge bottoms out in 55 to 60 feet of water. The current can be extremely strong and unpredictable in the trench. This massive school of yellowtail snapper is gliding in perfect unison. Fish gather together in schools to hunt and for protection from larger fish. By staying together and moving as one, this school makes it difficult for a predator to pick out an individual target. There is a school of white grunt mixed in with the yellowtail, forming an aggregate school. From Captain Tom's Ledge, it's about a 3-mile run to Davis Reef. The 20-foot-tall, red-flashing Davis Light Tower is several hundred feet to the northeast of the famous Davis Ledge, marked by 4 mooring buoys in 20 feet of water. Cleansed by the nutrient-rich waters of the Gulf Stream, this shallow formation is home to clouds of friendly fish and beautiful coral. For many years, as this classic footage from the early 1990s attests, Davis Ledge was a famous moray eel feeding station. In 2002, a ban on fish feeding was enacted, making this type of interaction illegal. I believe the fish feeding ban is a good law. I truly care about all of my aquatic buddies throughout the Keys and would never do anything to knowingly harm them. Recent studies have shown that feeding these friendly fish disturbs their natural hunting tendencies. Not to mention that viewing divers as a food source could put these eels in danger from mean-spirited humans that would harm them. And don't forget that these eels are wild animals, extremely dangerous to the untrained. They have poor vision, powerful jaws, and razor-sharp teeth that can sever a human finger with ease. Davis Ledge is an outstanding site for a night dive. green body indicates a milk conch. Watch this powerful marine mollusk right itself. We've set free the Davis Ledge mooring buoy line and are inching back out to deep water for a 1.5-mile skip 240 degrees southwest of Crocker Reef. Crocker Reef is situated only 4 miles from the Snake Creek head pin. The unlit red nun buoy number 16 marks this massive, diverse Islamorada diving treasure. It would be possible to dive several different sites on Crocker each day for 2 weeks and still not see it all. The large eyes of the longjaw squirrelfish indicate a nighttime predator able to hunt at low light levels. My favorite Crocker dive site, the unforgettable Crocker Wall, is marked by the seawardmost mooring buoy to the southwest of red number 16. The wall is a short swim seaward from the mooring buoy. The depth drops from 45 feet to 85 feet from the top of the wall to the sand bottom. This is an enchanting deep dive with thousands of fish floating along the coral buttressed wall. We're heading about 6 miles almost due north into Tavernier Creek Marina. The Dive Odyssey continues tomorrow. Join us for the next episode of Keys Dive Guide as we move up the Overseas Highway just under 10 miles to Key Largo Harbor, mile marker 100. We'll be diving many new wreck sites near Pickles Reef and Molasses Reef. Later, we'll be moving up the reef line to several more dive sites, including the spectacular NV Benwood. "360 feet long and 51 feet wide, she displaced nearly 4,000 tons and rests in water 35 to 45 feet deep. A casualty of World War II, the MV Benwood sank in 1942 after colliding with the Robert C. Tuttle.
Space.